vlog. I really hope that you had a nice day so far. Mine was a bit stressful. I have been on just so many calls with different people and just back and forth on email and editing, and I haven't really been vlogging the past day and a half or so because I've just been editing, doing admin, sitting at my laptop and just doing boring stuff. And yeah, it's been such a crazy day. I just feel like I need to like run or just do fast-paced walking and just like get a little bit of my stress out. So we are gonna go to the gym. Leafy just got home and we are gonna go together. I thought I would just kind of start the vlog at the end of the day now and bring you along to the gym, and then we can come home and make dinner, and then we can kind of continue it into tomorrow. So let me put my shoes on and we can head to the gym.
You said it yourself, this will not work if we are miles apart. Wake up alone, your fans are closed. Reach for something that you're not. Oh, you need to calm down, honey. You need to calm down.
I'm so red. Huh? You don't get this red. I have like
not that
rosacea. But even when I take a bath, did you just call me unfit?
I'm just joking.
But even if you like literally play cricket for an hour and a half, you literally don't get red. I have such rosy red cheeks when I exercise and when I take like a hot bath. But that shower was the best. I love taking a bath with just candles and the ambiance, but this is the first time I actually did it with a shower. Highly recommend. It was just so calming. But Leafy and I are making dinner. We are gonna do bunless burgers and baked baby potatoes. Yeah?
Okay.
So we're gonna do these 𝘗𝘪𝘴 burgers. I got these from Pick n Pay. They were about
100 rand.
100 rand, a little bit expensive but so worth it, so good. So we're gonna make some of those. Are we gonna do it in the air fryer?
It's not big enough.
Is it not big enough? These patties are quite on the large side.
They do contain a bit of water, so they do shrink. So they do shrink quite a bit. Well, not a lot, but they do shrink. So this is not how big they are when they're done.
Yeah, so probably like this much. So we're gonna put those, and then we're gonna do bunless ones, and then I have the baby potatoes already boiled. I'm just gonna throw the water out and then kind of sprinkle some seasoning, some olive oil, and bake them in the oven. So I think let me put the oven on.
Honey, we need to calm down. Honey, we need to calm down. Honey, we need to calm down.
literally on my third coffee for the day. This is just the Nescafe iced mocha. I had a coffee this morning, as I normally do, and then I had another one when an estate agent came to visit the apartment for an evaluation. So I'm potentially thinking of selling this place and putting it into the market to kind of use it towards the next place, and that is just so overwhelming, to say the least. As we were on the treadmill yesterday, that helped so much, by the way, and I see the sun literally disappearing. I need to film content today. We haven't had sun for the past like 3 or 4 days, and I've kind of had to push some content out because I'm doing a campaign with Nivea soon on like a sunscreen, and we literally had no sun, so I really wanted like some sun shots in my content. So hopefully the sun can stick around for a little bit today, so that I can shoot that. But off topic, we had the estate agent come over and do like an evaluation, and yesterday on the treadmill, Brain was like, how long are we going to jog for, or how long are we going to be on the treadmill for? And I said, oh, let's just do 30 minutes and then we can go home. And he kind of had this 30 minutes in his mind and just kept like counting down the clock to 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. And I was just kind of focusing on the minute at hand. I think I did like 5 speed, 8 speed, 5 speed, 8 speed. So I did like walking and then jogging, walking, jogging, and I did some uphill, downhill, and I was just kind of focusing on the minute at hand. And then before I opened my eyes, the 30 minutes were over, and I was like, oh, that went by so quick. And Brent was like, no, that took forever. And I was just like, that's how I need to approach this season in my life, where I am right now, feeling quite overwhelmed with selling this place and, you know, buying a new one, because I'm thinking of like the end result of being in this new place. We are putting this place, potentially putting this place in the market, but we haven't even found a new place to stay in, and that is just kind of overwhelming, to say the least. But I just need to be focused at the current stage of the process, which is evaluating this place, putting it into the market, and then potentially finding a buyer, and then we can look for a new place, because it takes a couple of months for a house to sell. You never know. But yeah, it's just quite, I don't want to use the word stressful, but it is quite stressful, and I needed something to kind of still me down since yesterday. Yesterday I told you that I was feeling too much, and I was listening to a podcast on Spotify on the book called Stillness is the Key by Ryan Holiday, and the channel name on Spotify is What You Will Learn. They kind of discuss different books, and it's 2 Australian guys that they just have a discussion based on what they've learned in the book and what they discuss. But I really want to get it on Audible because I saw it on Annie Jeffrey's channel. And what made me quite stressed and overwhelmed with this viewing this morning, or the valuation with the agent, was I was kind of having an overall expectation. I had an expectation of more or less what I could potentially get for this place, and, you know, what I would like to spend on the new place, and just all of that didn't quite meet my predetermined expectation. And in the book they discuss not having an attachment to a predetermined outcome. And I mean, look, for example, if you go shopping, you want a red top. The chances of you finding the perfect red top is going to be so small, because I mean, I've had times where I'm looking for a specific thing in the shops, and then you literally, it's nowhere to be seen, and then a couple of weeks later it's literally everywhere. And I just think that's just how it works. If you're looking for something, the chances of it coming to you or you finding it is a lot less than when you're just kind of living in your seasons and living in your life and focusing on the current stage, and then it'll just kind of come to you. I've been with Brain for like the last 10 years, so not that I would know, but I always hear people saying that, you know, if you are single, no one would ask you on a date. But the day you are in a relationship, like everyone WhatsApps you and everyone like DMs you on Instagram. So I just think that if you literally focusing and looking for something, it's going to be a lot harder to kind of find it if you're having a predetermined attachment to a predetermined outcome, than rather just kind of living your life, having stillness, being content with yourself, and then things will just kind of fall in place. And stillness is just so important, because if we don't have stillness and we're not able to just sit and do nothing, we can't be productive, we can't have like a content life. And I struggle with this 100%, because even if I'm watching a movie, I mean, watching a movie is doing something. I am doing something else, like replying to emails or comments, or like editing a photo or a video. I'm always doing so many things at once, and I find it really, really hard to just sit and do absolutely nothing, like listen to the birds and just kind of observing what's going on around me. And in the book they also mentioned that it's really important to have a schedule and to have like sprints of productivity and working, and then having your days where you do absolutely nothing, where you do, you know, your chill time. And that I really struggle with, because I'm always working, I'm always going, and I'm really going to focus on just having me time and just saying no. Last night I got an email or like a WhatsApp from a client at like 10 o'clock, and she was like, please send me a photo. And Brain was just like, just say no, just say I will do it tomorrow. And I'm always like, I'm so bad at saying no, and I'm always just, I am scared to like upset people, and I'm always just like, okay, it's fine, I will do it. But sometimes you just can't, sometimes you are unable to, and sometimes things end up being not as important as you thought they were. I mean, just taking the past weekend, I literally worked myself to death. I was literally filming and editing the entire weekend from the morning up until like 10-11 at night, and I sent everything for approval on Monday. It's been 3 or 4 days, haven't received approval, and I followed up, and their response was still waiting on other content creators for their content. And I was just like, we had like a due date, or not a due date, what's the word, I forgot now, a deadline. We had a deadline on Monday, and not everyone met that deadline. So now things are basically not as important as I thought it was, because not everyone has that same. And I wish everyone kind of had that mentality of, you know, when someone expects you to be there with your things on Monday, be there with your things on Monday. And unfortunately not everyone is like that, and you know what, that's okay, because life happens as well. So killing yourself and sacrificing your personal self-care time and family time and relationship time for something that might not be as important, just kind of steals your stillness. And it's something that I really, really need to work on. And yeah, being content and being still in your life and having stillness is to be satisfied with what you have at the moment, and not always wanting more and wanting more. He kind of explained it as, you know, running on a treadmill and just staring at this screen, trying to reach your 5K jog that you want to do, but comparing it to actually going out in nature and doing a 5K, listening to the birds, looking at the flowers, breathing in the fresh air. Like, you can't compare that. And where you jog on a treadmill is like running on a treadmill of life, not getting anywhere, and just being so focused on what you want in life. I think having a vision and having goals is really important, but I think it's even more important, and especially like Ryan said, it's really important to just be still, be content in life, and just kind of enjoy the season you are in. And yeah, I think it's really important, and I just wanted to share that with you. I'm really thankful for everything I have in life. Sometimes, you know, when I think of, oh, I just wish, because we don't have like an entertainment area, and Brain wants to like invite his friends over and our family over for a bride, but we stay in an apartment, so sometimes that's not possible. So I'm always like, oh, can we just move and just, you know, get a nice entertainment area? And then I think back of, you know, before we moved here, where we still lived at home and we just wanted our own kitchen and we just wanted our own little space, and now we have it, but now we want more things. And that's life. Like, you kind of grow and you change, the seasons of your life changes, but we should never stop being thankful and grateful and giving thanks to what we currently have, because if you have that, then just everything else will just fall in place. But I've been talking for quite a while now. I am going to do my nails now. So my nails are nice and clean, and I'm just gonna go over it with some like alcohol, like sanitizer. It's not gel based, it needs to be like a water based, and I'm just gonna clean that, and then I'm gonna go in with a base coat. This one is from Popsicle Nails. I'm just going to go in with a base coat and then cure it under the lamp. So I did about 2 coats, and I'm just buffing my nails right now with this little buffer, and just making sure everything is even, like no uneven surfaces, and just so that sometimes there's more gel that like sits on some corners more than others, and also to just make sure there are no oils, anything like that. And then I'm gonna go in with this color. It's called Dolce Vita. It's also from Popsicle Professional Nails, and I like to do like a very thin coat of this, just to kind of enhance the natural shade of my nail bed. So it's a little bit sheer, but it's a very beautiful like rosy nude. So yeah, just any kind of base color that you like. So we have one very thin layer of that on the nails. You can use yeah, a French pink if you want. I just prefer using a little bit of a sheer nudie color and just applying it very lightly, just to give that almost like your nail bed color but better, if that makes sense. And then this I didn't get this from the same place, but you can use like any white gel, and then I will use this little dotting tool. It's called a dotting tool, and I'm gonna use the smaller side and basically just dip it into the gel. So I'll literally like dip the smallest amount into the gel, and then I will literally draw on the French. So less is more, like you can always go back and add more. Yeah, it's difficult to take away, so just start with a little bit and kind of like draw it with your free hand. And then I basically just finished it off with a top coat, and this is the end result. I just got myself dressed, I showered, kind of just did my hair in a low bun, did a little bit of makeup, and Bren and I are gonna head to Clearwater. I need to pick up a top for my shoot tomorrow, and then I thought I would take Bren on a little date night. Who says that a girl can't take the guy on a date? So we're gonna have a little dinner, and yeah, we'll just bring you along for the rest of the evening. The other day I was looking for a yellow top for Koo. Couldn't find yellow. Look at all of this yellow. It is insane. Exactly what I told you about that podcast today.
Hunting alone, traveling from the deep forest into the sun. In war, there's never an option to run.
Whoa. The biggest plate of nachos you've ever seen. We are eating at a restaurant called Paris at Clearwater. Yummy.
Very good.
Is it cheesy?
Nice and cheesy.
Whoa. Guacamole, some sour cream, some salsa.
Tastes a bit like tomato sauce, not salsa.
Is it tomato
I
sauce?
think so, I don't know. So is it salsa or tomato sauce?
Like pasta sauce. We literally ordered this 2 minutes ago. It came so quick then. But it's
Good
really
service.
good. Yeah. It's the first time we're eating it. I probably shouldn't lick my hands like that.
It's difficult not to.
I did hand sanitize it just now.
Oh, everywhere you go you hand sanitize. So.
I literally just did my nails, but they're gonna fall off now because.
Alright. Yes, good, thank you. Is this supposed to be the one for one person?
It's a lot of food.
Give us your soul. Hunting alone, traveling from the deep forest into the sun.
I still don't know what this is, but it just feels like it's getting worse, and then it feels like it's getting better, and then it's getting worse again. I have no idea what this is. So I just finished up with my hair. It is just after 11 and I need to get to bed because I have an 8 AM call time in 4 ways tomorrow. So I think I need to be up at around 7 in order to do my makeup. So I thought I would just wash my hair tonight and just curl it a little bit, and then if I need to like touch it up or anything like that, I can just do it quickly in the morning. But I wanted to show you the things that I picked up at H&M. So I got another one of these rollers because you can never have too many, and then I got something from 𝘱𝑒𝑪 as well. They had an up to 50% off Dior stand, and I had one of these Dior Addict fluid stick lip glosses like maybe 2 years ago, and I lost it. I can't remember what the color was, but I think it was very similar to this. but only problem was the box wasn't sealed. So I'm gonna disinfect this before I use it. But I have the shade Beige Passion. I love it. The packaging is just beyond beautiful. It just says Dior on the front. I had one of these like 2 years ago, loved it, but somehow lost it. So I got this. I think you saw this in store, but this is just like a flannel almost. I got a size 14 to have more or less like an oversized vibe, but I don't know what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. So I have this. I'm just gonna kind of lay it there, and then I just got this because I thought it was really cute, and it was like $1.79, so I think it's a good steal. And I love me some tie-dye. I love like the different shades of tie-dye in here. There's like some blush, some nude, some mint green, and yeah, the inside is not like wintry soft, but it's quite soft, and I think it's just a nice like summer piece to have. So I got that, and then I think I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. Not sure. I'm gonna decide tomorrow and then just see, but you will have to wait for the next vlog. I'm gonna start a new vlog tomorrow morning, but I got this. I just thought for camera that this is like a really nice, I don't know, it's got like a nice little puff shoulder, and it's not too like in your face, it's just very gentle and subtle. So I got that. This was $2.50, and then the flannel was also $2.50. I haven't done my skincare yet. My skin is so dry, so I need to go brush my teeth and do my skincare. And then I got these little earrings. They are just so pretty. I have bigger ones like this that are slightly thinner, but these ones are a little bit chunkier, so I think I'm gonna wear these tomorrow. But I'm gonna do my skincare. Brennan and I actually we just had those nachos because we were like,
cheesy nachos.
We were like, let's get some nachos for starter, and then we'll get whatever. And the plate of nachos were humongous.
No, that's definitely not for one
so
person.
Good. But it was so good. We highly recommend. What's the place called? Harrods. And we got the pulled pork nachos. But we're gonna go brush our teeth.
Yeah, this one's got a photo shoot tomorrow. She needs to get a beauty sleep.
I'm gonna get like 6 or 7 hours of sleep. So I'm gonna, what do they say? Hit the hay.
What do they say? You're a poet and you didn't even know it.
Yeah, but thank you, Libby, so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye, Libbies.